What are some of the key marketing levers that you have used to help grow Podmatch, because you don't use paid advertising, which is pretty rare in the online software space?
Yeah, that was the first suggestion I got, and still to this day get. And truth be told, I just don't know that space very well. And the way we've grown it has worked really well for us. So I'll mention them when we launched. Again, those 100 people that I referenced as telling me there was a problem, I took down their information, as I told you. And what I did is when we launched into what was a very early beta. So the idea was like official, I'd say, on it was it's funny how dates get fuzzy after a while, right? It was March 10th, 2020. And on June 15th, 2020, we launched into this early beta. And what I did is I emailed those 100 people saying, hey, you told me you had a problem. Here's what I think your problem was. Let's see how it works for you. And invite them on my platform. Now, the reason that I think I got so much grace from these people is because we didn't have a logo. It was basically text-based. It did the bare minimum of what I said it would do. And I think the fact that I didn't try to make it really polished from day one, and I was just really transparent with these individuals. I told them, hey, it's ugly, it's slow. Is it solving the problem that you told me you have? And half of them responded with, yes, definitely, but you should really get a logo. Someone said it's too slow for me to tell, right? Like we got all these type of feedback. But from day one, we just decided as a company, and me as the lead of it, that we were going to be transparent with people along the way. And making that decision was, I would say, difficult because it basically breaks this barrier that so many founders or marketers like to hide behind of like, hey, this is kind of the wall in front of me. It's my marketing tactics, and then I'm behind that. And so we don't really have that connection. I took that away and just said, hey, transparently, here's what we're working on. How can we improve it? And so from day one, when people started joining saying, okay, this is great, what I started doing is just talking to my friends in the industry, be like, hey, these people really liked it. Can you help me share it? Let's just transparently say, hey, we're about to get a logo. Let's see if we can get some more people on it before we do that, right? So we just kind of shared it that way, and it was very natural, and just asking individuals for help. And it worked very well for us, and I'm very thankful for just, the courage to step up and actually do that.
Well, and what's funny, and I don't know if this was intentional or not, but if you study like the curves of like innovation and customer consumption and recognizing new products and new niches, it almost goes to your disadvantage to start with something super polished, because the people that are interested in testing something want it at like the earliest stage possible. And so you have like innovators, early adopters, early majority, late majority, laggards. So you see this diffusion of innovation curve in the consumer market. And it's almost like if you start too polished, then you're appealing to someone farther down the curve than you are. And so knowing where you are in the process of building something and who you're trying to appeal to, it can actually play to your advantage to be like super unpolished and text-based and like hard to use. If that's the person you're trying to connect with first, you can then become brand advocates that tell people about this thing that they discovered. Well, hey there. I hope you enjoyed that clip from the Honest Marketing Podcast. If you want to watch the entire episode, you can click right here and watch it right now. And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel so you get new videos every single week.